This is the Nikon Z90, and it is the camera that is about to send shockwaves through the entire photography industry. For years, we have been told that if you want professional speed and elite video, you have to spend $5,000 or $6,000 on a full-frame flagship. But Nikon just tore up the rule book. Recent leaks from the heart of Japan have confirmed that the Mini Z9 is no longer a myth. It is a reality arriving in 2026. This isn't just a camera. It is a declaration of war against the Sony a6700 and the Fuji X-H2S. If you have been holding onto your legendary Nikon D500 like a priceless heirloom, your patience has finally paid off. The king of crop is back to reclaim the throne. The secret to this camera's power lies in its brand new 33-megapixel DX format sensor. But don't let the crop sensor label fool you. This is a fully stacked or, at the very least, a partially stacked sensor architecture. Why does that matter? Because stacked sensors are all about one thing: pure, unadulterated speed. This technology allows the camera to read data at astronomical rates, which effectively kills rolling shutter forever. If you are a wildlife photographer tracking a falcon in a dive, or a sports shooter following a speeding car, you know the pain of warped backgrounds. With the Z90, those days are over. You are getting the same professional-grade readout found in the Z9. We are talking about 15 frames per second with the mechanical shutter. But once you flip to the electronic shutter, things get terrifying. You can hit bursts of 60 to a mind-blowing 120 frames per second. That isn't just fast. It's an unfair advantage. You aren't just taking photos. You are capturing every single micro-moment of reality. But the Z90 is just for photographers. This is where the story gets truly illegal for the price point. Nikon recently acquired Red Digital Cinema, the company that powers Hollywood's biggest blockbusters. We've been waiting to see how that DNA would bleed into consumer gear, and the Z90 is the answer. Leaks suggest this camera will feature internal Red RAW integration. Let that sink in for a second. An APS-C camera under $2,000 that records professional, Hollywood-grade color science internally? No bulky external monitors, no expensive rigs, just pure cinema power in your hands. You're looking at oversampled 4K at 60 frames per second and buttery smooth 4K at 1 to OP for the kind of slow motion that makes wildlife look like a movie. With 10-bit internal recording and massive dynamic range, the Z90 is a content creation monster. It is designed for the YouTuber who wants the best image on the platform and the filmmaker who needs a light, mobile rig without sacrificing quality. To handle all that speed, you need an autofocus system that feels like magic. The Z90 is inheriting the exact deep learning AI autofocus system from the flagship Z8 and Z9, powered by the Expeed 7 processor. This system doesn't just look for faces. It recognizes subjects. It has dedicated tracking modes for birds, planes, vehicles, and even tiny insects. If you've ever struggled to keep focus on a bird flying through branches, the Z90 is your cheat code. It locks on and stays sticky even in the most chaotic environments. And because this is a 1.5x crop sensor, your lenses become more powerful. Your standard 400mm lens instantly behaves like a 600mm powerhouse. You get more reach, more detail, and more professional results without the weight of a massive full-frame setup. Plus, Nikon has packed in 7 stops of in-body image stabilization. You can literally shoot handheld in low light and still get tack-sharp results. It's the ultimate freedom for the outdoor creator. The build quality matches the internals. Nikon is ditching the entry-level plastic feel of previous DX cameras. The Z90 features a rugged magnesium alloy chassis with flagship-level weather sealing. This is a tool built for the dirt, the mud, and the freezing rain. It brings back the dedicated AF button that professionals demand and features dual card slots. You get one high-speed Express Type B slot for those massive 120F bursts and one SD card slot for affordable backup. Nikon is positioning this camera in the ultimate sweet spot. The target price is between $1,600 and $1,900. If Nikon delivers a stacked sensor and red video for under $2,000, it is quite literally game over for the competition. This isn't just filling a gap in the lineup, it is a calculated strike. It proves that APS-C isn't just for beginners, it's a professional ecosystem that offers speed and reach that full frame simply can't match at this price. My best opinion. The Nikon Z90, the disruptor in the truest sense of the word. It is the first time we are seeing genuine flagship technology, specifically stacked sensor speed and red raw video trickle down into a body that normal people can actually afford. For wildlife and sports photographers, the 1.5x crop factor combined with 120 fps is a dream come true. For filmmakers, having RED's color science in a compact body is a revolution. This camera doesn't just replace the D500, it creates a new category. If the leaks are even 90% accurate, the Z90 will be the best-selling enthusiast camera of 2026. It is Agent Slaya. If you like the video, subscribe, share the video, and hit the bell icon to stay updated on the latest tech.